So typically, well, thanks for answering the poll. Just to because it's sometimes difficult to know if I just generally try and do what interests me, but at the same time, I cover quite a lot of different topics in 3D. So thanks for suggesting that I stick with the game dev and VR stuff. So, but yeah, I'm giving the 2001 thing a break. Because the thing that I'm kind of interested in is sort of somewhere in between game dev and VFX, which is the whole virtual production thing, or machinima, I guess it used to be called, right? Telling stories with game engines and real time and all the rest of it. And obviously, Unreal stuff looks amazing. It's just amazing, amazing but slow. God, I mean, I guess there's a price to pay for how amazingly detailed stuff looks and all the rest of it. Um, and so I've been exploring this, and I don't know. I think I've gone started at the wrong end. I started with the obviously the city demo, see if it's going to play. And this will demonstrate all the issues I'm having. It's just a monster. This the level, the scene, or whatever. And I've got a pretty beefy machine. I mean, maybe I should be running in my monitor at 1080 or something, but it's just really sluggish. Or maybe my SSD isn't. Well, I've got like it on M.2. But for whatever reason, I just thinking, oh, this is. I can't really use this because it's just so slow. I mean, it's amazing as it is, the tech demo. No, it's super chuggy. And I managed to get the motion matching guy in. Oh, God. So, I mean, I don't know quite why I'm experiencing all of this. Maybe I have some malware running or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's a bit. Yeah. So I'm sort of. I don't. I can't really say I'm enjoying the experience as amazing as it looks. Just because it's super. I'm having loads of tech issues. I mean, the first thing I had was like, how can I integrate the motion matching guy? Because I'm not a very good animator, and so the thought of being able just to capture gameplay and then maybe clean up the animation, the FBX, and then re-import it, and once it's cleaned up, that's what I wanted to do. Um, but but yeah, that's proving quite difficult because you've got the two types of capturing the Unreal with the take recorder and the what's it, level sequencer thing. And one can capture gameplay and the other can only capture animations that you've already done. So that was slightly because I thought do a car chase or something, right, or do a heist or something, and use as much as the game engine to do all the animation, record it all, and then go in and clean it up, and then render it all out of Unreal. Clean it up in Blender or whatever. I need to clean up the curves and the that was the what I wanted to do because I thought it'd kind of be fun, and also try and use MetaHuman as well. You just use all the bells and whistles, to try and to put a little story together. Because I think that's the main draw of Unreal is it has a fantastic, very realistic asset library, and an awful lot of stuff you can get through Humble Bundle. They'll have sales and stuff, and so I've got quite a large asset library of buildings and whatever. So I can build whatever, and or rather lay out a level, and do sort of set dressing and everything, make it look cool. But I'm having the main issue I think I have with Unreal is the files. I mean, this level's like 100 gigs, so that took ages to download. It takes ages to load, like maybe 5 minutes to load, which seems a bit. I'm just not used to it. So I've gone from the completely wrong end, which is I should really start with build what you need. No, don't load a massive template project because it took me some time to get the motion matching thing to work because I didn't realise that when I migrated the motion matching mannequin, it had to be the same version of Unreal that the city was made in. So I had to do, and then I had to make sure the plugins worked. There was a load of stuff. I mean, it's still cool. I'm still liking it, but it's just, it's the things I don't like about Unreal is just the sort of slow startup time and the massive scenes, the real sort of system hog of a program. And let's say I just want to stop this thing, right? Let's stop it, right? See, and now I'm stopping. Okay, right. Okay, eventually, so get back now. But I guess it's it's a massive scene. So watch it. So this is I've gone and tackled it completely the wrong way round. I should have started with a really basic scene and familiarised myself with the take recorder and the level sequencer thing, and make sure I've got all that squared away. Maybe just get like a basic like a car rig, drive it around a simple road setup, and just practice getting all that all the doing all the camera work and everything, and then try with an act. And then once I'm happy with, I've understood that, because I'm still very much grappling with it, that I've understood all of that, go and I mean, it's just like, oh my god, just so. And it's just, I mean, maybe it's just I should be running. I'm running the editor, as I said, it should be running at 1080p, but it's just I'm a little bit like, oh, this is quite painful to use in that it's just I'm not used to the slowness. But it's like I say, it's slightly unfair in that I'm started with like a massive scene, the largest, because you think, oh, and there's also when you first load in the city, it says, oh, you have to tell, I want you to draw in the entire city. Thanks. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. There's a little map thing, and anyway, it's all fun and game. I'm not gonna, like I say, I think what I'm gonna do is start off with like the basic template project, third person or whatever, and try and just get familiar with how to do camera takes and set up cameras and walk the character around, and also potentially get the Motorika plugin, because that seems like quite a good way of like plotting down a path. Because once you have the path plotted down, then you know where the character's mark. It's like live action. You've got like marks, I guess, and you can set up your camera so you get the framing and all the setups right. And just deal with the basic scene and not this massive. As cool as it is, super amazing. This how detailed this world is. Oops, he says. But yeah, it's a bit of a mistake. I should have started off with just a basic template scene that's really fast to work with, to familiarise myself with all the sort of virtual production stroke machinima tool set. So it's getting the Motorika thing to work. It's getting the motion matching to work. It's getting the ability to record the motion matching in the take thing, and it's also getting the level sequencer, understanding that, and doing a car thing as well, so I can drive a car around. And once I've got all that working, then try getting it into shoehorning all of what I've learnt in the sort of very lightweight scenes into the super heavy scenes to see if I could drive. And something else I was finding is when I'd render out the stuff, from the sequence editor, I'd get like shadows and stuff popping in and out, and I don't know if that's to do with the draw distance or whatever. So there's a whole load of things that I need to figure out, but I'm sort of making progress with it slowly. But all these sort of hiccups and stuff are the reason why I kind of like doing I like doing stuff in Blender, just because you got none of the headache. Okay, you got other issues, right? I mean, this is amazingly super high fidelity. I mean, I just thought having the guys having a chase scene of two characters running across the rooftop, right, would be pretty cool, right? Just as I mean, I guess it's sort of Matrixy. Um, but yeah, this is amazing scene, project. I mean, obviously they built it to show it off and all the rest of it. I mean, it's still a little bit cartoonish, but I mean, you kind of got to. I mean, what I was kind of interested to know is if you could export out what they call AOVs, which are like different passes of like object ID pass in the Cryptomatte, and so you can isolate the buildings. And if you could do all of that, and then get all that into Nuke, then you might be able to sort of tart it up a bit to make it look a bit more realistic. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with things. So my next sort of projects are just going to work with like the basic template projects and just try and get myself up to speed with all the the take thing and the level sequencer thing, just so I understand it, and then mess around with the different sorts of car sims and things. Okay, that's it.